finding the volume of a rectangular prism, it's pretty easy if we know the formula. The formula is length, so length multiplied by width multiplied by the height. So we can take these three measurements, multiply them together, and we're going to get our answer in, depending on what our measurement is. Here our measurements in feet. It's going to be feet cubed. So let's see what we get. We have a 4 times 6 times 5. So here's going to be our problem. Since I can use the commutative property of multiplication, meaning I can multiply this in any order, I'm going to go ahead and do 6 times 5 is 30, and then 30 times 4 using my powers of 10, 4 times 3 is 12, add a 0. My answer then is going to be 120 feet cubed. So there's our answer. And I like to point out to students too what that means is because very common mistake is to leave off the cubed, and I tell them, well, this is not, the volume is how much is inside this thing, how much it can hold. So 120 feet would just mean 120 foot straight line. So I tell them cubed means that we can put in, on this line here, there could be 6 1-foot cubes, and to make that show, so this would be 1 foot high, 1 foot wide, and then got to get my 3D on here, 1 foot width as well. So there you go. Not perfect, but hopefully what it means is you can put 120 cubes in there that are 1 foot on each measurement. Let's look at one more. So length times width times height. But looking at this problem, it reads the volume of the rectangular prism is 120 cubic inches. What is the width? So here it gives you a couple of the measurements. It gives you the, it gives you the length here, gives you the height here, and what we need to find then is the width. So knowing that, we have length times width times height, we have 4 times something times 10 is going to equal 120 inches cubed. So 4 times 10 is 40. 40 times something is going to equal 120, and that answer is going to be 3. I can do 120 divided by 40, or I can just, how I just eyeballed it, 4 times 3 is 12, so 40 times 3 is 120. So our answer here is going to be 3. So just throwing this in here too, that it's not always just be length times width times height. They're going to have different depths of knowledge questions where they're going to have to find maybe a measurement while they've been given the total volume.